Hello my friends, welcome back again to another very exciting card opening video here on the channel. We have got ourselves our Season 6 Skybox trading cards. We've taken a little hiatus. We've not been opening them for a couple of weeks, but we've got the itch tonight. And we are going to crack open a good dozen of these bad boys right here and now as we talk about Star Trek Season 6. And, look for the... What? My friends, I had no idea. Randomly inserted into the bottom of this box here of cards. Check this out. You get one of these guys automatically. Look at this. This is a Sky Motion card from the episode Timescape. Whoa. Hang on. Let me read the fine print here. One Sky Motion card in each box. Well, here I thought I would have been opening it out of a pack. But no, look, they put that darn thing right there at the bottom. And of course, with the green screen camera, the Romulan warship will not show up perfectly. So you can see it is cloaking as we speak. But how about that? Nice. Let's see. Well, actually, let's see if we can get a better shot on the card cam here for everybody. For all my friends at home here. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. That's reversed. Why is that reversed? Hold on a second. Hold on to your pants. I think I remember why that was reversed. And I think if we go here and we click this. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Okay, so there we go. That is our Sky Motion card. Let's see if we can get you a little better view of the action here. Whoa, look at the explosion. Look at... Amazing, right? Pretty cool. Alright, let's get started. Let's crack some packs here. So, and these little Skybox cards, they do stick together. So after we crack them, we've got to give them a little bit of a shake, a little shimmy. Oh, Counselor Troy. She's getting the life sucked out of her by the man of the people. Not good. Uh-oh. Another great look right away. Scotty. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna do bunches of 4 at a time. What do you guys think about that? 4 packs. Cracking packs. Having a great time here. Here we go. We've got our first 4. And we're starting out with the miraculous escape from the Dyson Sphere. I feel like I should get you guys in there a little bit tighter, right? Let's get you in there. See if we can get you in there a little bit tighter. Yo! But now it's too bright. Hold on. Live adjustments, live on the channel. How's that? Is that better? I think that's not bad. And then if we do that, but then we can turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, I think we can still get a little bit more light on these if we go like this. Alright, anyway, we got the Dyson Sphere. Oh, man, look at this. You remember this one with the creepy aliens that were kidnapping people from the Enterprise, and they all had to remember them? And here's Scotty coming out of his, gosh, what was it? Almost 50 years or something, where he was stuck in a transporter buffer. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's go. Schisms. Be careful of those blue barrels back there, guys. That's Amanda Rogers, right? Oh, and we got the wrong way here with Q. This set does feature Q and, who's the other character here? Q and O'Brien. So, we're looking at some Q and some O'Brien cards. As you can see, speak of the devil. There's Mr. O'Brien looking handsome in his dress uniform. Second chances. Oh, poor Thomas Riker. We could, like I said, we could talk about that for a whole episode as well. This is from Rightful Heir. This is from Suspicions. Another one from Second Chances. Time Zero Part 2. Uh-oh, we missed one here from Man of the People. That's the Man of the People and the lady that he sucked all of her energy out of. Or rather, pumped all of his bad energy into, right? Okay? So here we've got Barclay in the Realm of Fear. We've got Clemens, right? Mark Twain. Yeah, we've got old Mark Twain there. And again, poor Counselor Troy. Another Q. followed by another O'Brien. Very well done there. Look at that O'Brien. The acoustics he found were very good in that part of the Jeffries tube. That's why him and Nella Darren went up there and was jamming. But, you know, as a captain, you can't fall in love. And that's what he was starting to do. So Nella had to be transferred to another ship. That's the Kurlan Nachkos. I don't think I said that right. It's fun to remember these things, though. Frame of mind, Riker thought he was going nuts. There she is. She was beaming down to the planet. But, like, he was like, no, you know, I love you. You know, so just things the captain can't really get into. Mr. Scott with Mr. LaForge. Ooh, is this the episode with... oh, yeah, this is with the creepy aliens that kidnap people. And there's Amanda Rogers and Q. There's Q showing her how to hang out on a ship. Here we've got the Vulcan death yell here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Just doing a video here. Check this out. This is actually a special card. You can see the Klingon insignia there in the bottom. So this is one of the ones that we are looking for. Very well done. So we're going to set that off to the side there. And gotta find the rest of the stuff here too. There are a very... Anyway, we'll get them out here at the end of the video, and we'll go through all the different chase cards that we've managed to pull thus far in this adventure. We've got another O'Brien. We've got a nice Enterprise here. And we're upside down again. Hold on a second. We can fix that easy enough. We'll just do a quick look here to make sure everybody else is facing the right direction before we continue on with these packs here. Boom, there we go. Worf captured by Romulans. Again, this is Birthright. They went to Deep Space Nine. Nice little cameo there, right? Starship Mine. Tuvok. Before he was Tuvok, right? And after he was already another guy. Man of the People again. We've got more from Realm of Fear. We've got Time Zero Part 2. Oh, man, this looked for Counselor Troy, right? That was kind of crazy. So that was an interesting episode for sure. Realm of Fear again. Q being silly. O'Brien looking sharp there. And then we've got the Rebel Borg from Descent. We got a checklist. We've got this... oh, yes, Timescape, where everyone was frozen time. I remember that one. That was a good one. And then finally here we have, who's that, Croesus from Descent. So anyway, that was a pretty good starter for the first 4 packs, I have to say, to be honest with you. You know, I said 12 at the beginning, but we're going to do 8, because that's going to leave us with a fine grand finale for either later on in the week or sometime next week, maybe. So we're going to go ahead and keep cracking these here. We're going to get the final countdown going and online. And hopefully see if we can get 1 or 2 more of those shiny chase cards while we're at it here. Rascals. Rascals was a fun episode, right? I like the characters that played the kids. I think that they did a fine job of, like, portraying the child versions of these characters, you know. Alright, anyway, here we go. We're smoothing them out here, and we're going to give them a quick straightening, okay? Because that way we can just go through it uninterrupted. And I'm not going to spoil myself if I see anything cool. I'm just going to ignore it as we straighten everything out as best we can so that we can have a good time as we review the next batch of cards here. And look, right off the get-go, we're starting out strong with a fistful of datas. Classic holodeck adventure fun. Gotta love it. The quality of life, the exocomp, which of course they brought back in the lower decks, which I loved. Here you have a young Picard. Here you have Alexander and Sheriff Worf. The quality of life. Yeah, so this was the scientist, I think, that was kind of working with the exocomps there in that episode. Q, you are not facing the right way, sir. That's better. A nice O'Brien there. Very nice O'Brien. Nothing wrong with that. Frame of mind. I don't know, he cut himself there. This was a fun episode, too. Just to see the different, kind of the different layers of the illusion, like, breaking down at the end. I always remembered liking that part. Again, the acoustics in this part of the Jeffries tubes are fantastic if you're looking to find some place to play. The curlin' nachos are in there. Frame of Mind. More Rascals. I liked the different characters played by Data in this episode as well, too. It just went to show, Brent Spiner's fantastic. And he was able to play Data as this, Data as that. Just, throughout the series, he did that on multiple occasions and did a fantastic job of it. More from the Quality of Life, more of those Rascals, Worf in his hat, Q with his hand. I don't know what he's doing with that hand, but they can do stuff with it. Upside down Miles, right side up. Smiling with Keiko. The Borg ship flying through the air. Here we've got us a checklist. We've seen this. We've seen Croesus. We've seen Riker getting threatened by that weird blue knife. We've seen Scotty coming back, and we've seen the blue barrels. We've seen Amanda Rogers, and we've seen Scotty and LaForge. Here we have another Q. Here we have another Miles. Now here we go. I don't remember seeing at least, Gowron. So we do got a Gowron here. We've got some suspicions. That's a nice shot from Second Chances. I do like that one. We've seen the Man of the People. We've seen the Realm of Fear. And we've seen Time Zero too. Poor Counselor Troy. And poor Barclay. But they got over it. Everything was fine in the end. More Q. More Miles. And we end tonight's with these final from Lessons. The Chase. The Chase is a fun one too, That's where they discover that basically the humanoid type race seeded the galaxy like millions of years ago or whatever. That was cool. We've got the escape attempt from Frame of Mind. I always liked these Starfleet stealth uniforms, right? And then finally, Nella Darren from Lessons, after she narrowly survives the away mission, right? So there you have it, my friends. That is another 8 cards opened. We have revealed our Sky Motion card, which is a very fantastic card from Timescape. I'll again kind of show you guys the effect of the explosion. You can barely make out. There it is. Oh, very cool. But we did get one of the chase cards. We get the Klingon Death Scream. The Klingon Death Howl. Which my friends have promised to do for me upon my death. So, there's that. Anyway, that was fun. We were opening cards. We were talking about Star Trek Season 6. And we found some nice shiny things. What is this blue thing? God's name. Anyway, that's just the camera. That's the camera. It's right here. It's really weird looking from that side, though, isn't it? Anyway, we had fun opening cards. We'll be back soon to do the grand finale here of our Season 6 box. And then see where we can go next after that, I just like, again, I like to open these because every card is a chance to talk about and reminisce and think about a fun episode of Star Trek, which is what we're here to do in the end, right? In the end of all things, isn't that what we're here to do? Talk about Trek. That's what I'm here to do. Anyway, as always, my friends, live long and prosper. See you guys in the next one. Good night.